Put the knife down, dude. Put the knife down. Come on, David.
No, I don't. I don't have to
stop fighting.
Bro, I don't have no warrant. You guys have the wrong guy. I don't have a warrant, bro.
Over here. Now, get on the sidewalk.
Bro, this is not good.
You ever seen a police officer hold a gun to someone's head for simply sitting down? Imagine witnessing a routine trespassing call transform into a nightmare of excessive force. In today's audit archive, an officer threatens to shoot a compliant man, drag him by the leg, and repeatedly slams his head into the ground. The disturbing case of police brutality will shock you to your core. On August 18, 2018, a confrontation unfolded when Deputy Edward Drewitz attempted to stop DeAndre McCollum from having tinted windows. McCollum fled the scene, crashing his car and trying to escape on foot. This whole incident was recorded on body camera footage, allowing us to judge whether the force used by Deputy Drewitz was justified or excessive. Mr. Drewitz parks his car and quickly exits. Mr. McCollum can be seen sprinting ahead, while Friday, Mr. Drewitz's dog, follows closely behind, gaining speed and moving ahead of the officer. Friday aggressively chases after Mr. McCollum. Mr. Drewitz can be heard encouraging his dog, shouting commands to maintain the pursuit. Friday catches up with Mr. McCollum and tackles him to the ground in a sudden move. Mr. McCollum falls heavily, and the dog immediately clamps down on his leg, biting and holding him in place. Mr. McCollum struggles and tries to resist. From a distance, Mr. Drewitz can be heard shouting at Mr. McCollum to get on the ground, even though he's already down, pinned by the dog. As Mr. McCollum writhes in pain, Mr. Drewitz draws his taser and points it at him, firing the device while yelling, "Down!" The electric current hits Mr. McCollum, who, already overwhelmed by the pain of the dog's bite, screams in agony. Through his cries, Mr. McCollum repeatedly pleads with Mr. Drewitz to call off the dog, asking him to make it stop, but the officer continues to tase him. Desperately, Mr. McCollum, now visibly distressed, tells Mr. Drewitz that he's on the ground and repeatedly begs him to get the dog off of him. He follows the officer's commands, putting his hands behind his back to be handcuffed as the dog's grip on his leg remains firm. After what feels like an eternity, Mr. Drewitz finally manages to pull the dog away from Mr. McCollum. As Mr. McCollum lies on the ground in handcuffs, clearly in pain, he can be heard telling Mr. Drewitz that he is injured and needs medical attention. Mr. Drewitz, ignoring the man's plea, loosens his grip on the dog, but it remains agitated and lunges back at Mr. McCollum. The dog starts biting and attacking him again. Even though he is already incapacitated, handcuffed, and pleading for help, Mr. McCollum's cries of pain grow louder as the dog continues to terrorize him. Mr. Drewitz finally pulls the dog away again, but not before further distress and harm are caused to Mr. McCollum.
What's the address here, sir? Shut the fuck your story!
As Mr. Druitz stands over the scene, he asks a nearby resident for the address, likely preparing for further action. From the ground, Mr. McCollum, still handcuffed and in extreme pain, attempts to speak about his health, perhaps to get help. However, Mr. Druitz dismissively tells him to shut up. The nearby resident, clearly witnessing the chaotic scene, begins approaching Mr. Druitz and the situation on the ground. Meanwhile, the still restless dog continues to bark furiously, trying to attack Mr. McCollum, further traumatizing him in the process.
926 May. Oh, on your stomach! On your stomach! On your stomach! On your stomach! On your goddamn stomach!
Mr. McCollum, struggling to breathe and still lying on the ground, continues to move in pain, gasping for air. He pleads with Mr. Druitz, telling him, "I can't breathe." But Mr. Druitz, seemingly unperturbed by his distress, orders him to stay on his stomach, intensifying the situation. The officer brings the dog close again, allowing it to get near Mr. McCollum before pulling it back just in time. Mr. McCollum, now barely able to speak, continues to plead for mercy, but his cries are ignored as Mr. Druitz commands him to stay down. Mr. McCollum filed a lawsuit against the Racine County Sheriff's Department and Deputy Edward Druitz, claiming excessive force during a 2018 incident in which he was injured after a car crash and subsequent apprehension. The lawsuit contended that despite McCollum's compliance, he was subjected to unnecessary force, including multiple dog bites and excessive use of a taser. The court's decision to deny Deputy Druitz's motion for summary judgment means that McCollum's case will proceed to trial, where a jury will decide whether the use of force was excessive and if Druitz's actions violated McCollum's constitutional rights. While the court dismissed some claims related to the tasing and dog bites after McCollum was handcuffed, the central issues of the case remain unresolved, leaving McCollum and his legal team hopeful for justice. As McCollum nears his release from prison, advocates for justice system reform continue to support his cause, calling attention to broader concerns about police conduct and accountability. Another example of police misconduct is when on March 14, 2021, a fatal shooting involving Los Angeles County deputies and 34-year-old David Ordaz Jr. raised serious concerns about how law enforcement handles mental health crises. The incident unfolded outside Mr. Ordaz's East Los Angeles home, and the events that followed have sparked widespread debate. Video footage and reports from the scene have become central to the case, providing crucial evidence that allows us to examine the actions of the deputies involved and whether the use of force was justified.
Hey, step out of the car. Yeah. Hey, put the knife down, dude. Put the knife down. Come on, David. No, dude, we're not gonna do that.
We're not here. We already told you we're not here for that, dude.
We're not here to shoot you, dude. We're here to help you out. Hey, we're not here to shoot you, dude. We're trying to help you out.
Why are you upset today? Why do you want us to shoot? Put the knife down, dude.
Knife down.
Sheriff deputies were called after David Ordaz Jr.'s sister reported that he was suicidal, armed with a knife and high on methamphetamine. Deputy Pineda exits his vehicle and immediately commands Mr. Ordaz Jr. to step out of his car. As he does so, Deputy Pineda draws his firearm, aiming it at Mr. Ordaz, and orders him to drop the knife. At this point, Mr. Ordaz Jr. is held at gunpoint and responds by refusing to comply, stating that he will not drop the knife and that they would have to use force. The deputies calmly reply, assuring him that they are not there to escalate the situation and attempt to engage him in conversation. Mr. Ordaz Jr. continues to express defiance, indicating he wants the situation to end in a specific way.
Hey! Hey, why you putting him there arrest, dude?
Hey, señor, va a hacer eso.
Hey, get inside. Everybody get inside. Hey! Move away from crossfire. Get away. Go inside. Put the knife down, dude.
Come on, David.
Put the knife down, dude.
Trying to talk to the suspect to drop the knife.
Hey. Guy, hey. Go inside, yeah? You guys are in crossfire. Go inside. Hey, close the gate and go inside. David, just put the damn knife down, dude.
As the situation escalates, members of Mr. Ordaz Jr.'s family begin to emerge from the house. Deputy Pineda orders them to go back inside, warning them to stay out of the potential line of fire. Mr. Ordaz Jr. remains standing in the yard with the knife in his hand, while the deputies continue to point their firearms at him. One family member informs the deputies that Mr. Ordaz Jr. is struggling and needs assistance, to which the deputy insists that the family members should move inside for their safety.
The deputies are still trying to talk to the suspect to drop the knife.
Hey, David, come on, please. Give it to me.
Hey, do me a favor, close that gate, please.
You guys are in crossfire. Go inside. Hey, close the gate.
Close it and secure it close. Alright, back up onto the driveway. Thank you.
You guys ain't gonna get a ghetto food out here or what? Yeah, it's on its way, dude. Alright. Don't you want? Yeah. I want a channel 4 out here too.
David, hey, don't get any closer.
David!
Don't get any closer.
The body cam footage perspective shifts to another officer positioned closer to Mr. Ordaz Jr. Meanwhile, the family members continue to plead with him to drop the knife. The officer directs the family to secure the gate and move back further to stay safe as the standoff intensifies. The scene is filled with voices calling for Mr. Ordaz Jr. to reconsider as his family tries to intervene to prevent further harm.
Don't get any closer.
¿Quieren grabar esto quieren grabar?
Hey, sorry.
Come on, por favor.
Hey, step back, David. Step back.
Hey, Sarge. I should hit him with one.
Yeah, too close. Step back, David.
Hey, stand back, stand back, stand back.
Step back. Drop it.
The deputies and other officers can be heard repeatedly instructing Mr. Ordaz Jr. to step back, while the family continues to urge him to do the same. Despite these efforts, Mr. Ordaz Jr. moves closer to the officers. At this point, the deputies discharge multiple rounds. The sound of gunshots fill the air as his family witnesses the scene unfold, their screams of distress echoing as they watch the events in real time. A lawsuit was filed by the family of David Ordaz Jr. in response to the fatal shooting, further fueling public outrage over the incident. The case drew significant attention, highlighting concerns about police handling of mental health crises. In 2024, Deputy Officer Pineda, who was involved in the shooting, pleaded no contest to 2 felony assault charges. He was sentenced to 2 years of probation, ordered to complete 250 hours of community service, undergo 1 year of psychological counseling, and give up his certification as a peace officer. Pineda was also required to apologize to Ordaz's family. Despite the resolution of the criminal case, the family's calls for accountability and justice underscore the ongoing debate surrounding police conduct in such high-stress situations. Another case of bad decision-making by the police is when, on the 23rd of July 2021, a violent arrest in Aurora involving police officers John Aubert and Francine Martinez raised serious concerns about the use of force during law enforcement encounters. The incident unfolded after officers responded to a trespassing call, and the actions that followed have sparked public debate. Body cam footage from the scene captured disturbing moments that would later become central to the case. This footage provides crucial evidence, allowing us to assess whether the force used during the arrest was excessive.
Get out, get out.
Oh, what did I do?
Get out.
Oh, what the hell did I do, dude?
Roll over on your face. Roll over on your stomach.
What did I do?
Over on your stomach.
What did I do, man?
Over on your stomach now.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Roll over on your stomach.
Okay, bro, don't shoot me, man.
Get on your stomach.
What did I do?
Roll onto your stomach.
The footage begins with police officers rushing towards Mr. Vincent and 2 other men who are sitting. When Officer Martinez informs the 2 men that they are under arrest, they run away. However, Mr. Vincent stays seated, complying with the officers. Officer Aubert pushes him to the ground and orders him to get down. Mr. Vincent asks why he's being arrested, but Officer Aubert tells him to roll onto his stomach. Despite repeatedly asking what he did, Mr. Vincent begins to comply, but Officer Aubert points a gun at him, warning him to not make any sudden movements.
What the hell? Put your hands out in front of you.
Okay.
Put your hands out in front of you.
Dude.
Hands all the way out.
I can't breathe, dude.
Hands all the way out in front of you.
Okay.
Straight out in front of you.
Okay.
Dude, you have a gun pointed
No, I
straight at your
don't. I
head.
don't have a gun. Why am I going in cuffs?
Stop!
Why am I going in cuffs?
You have a warrant.
No, I don't. I don't have a
Stop
gun.
fighting.
Bro, I don't have no warrant. You guys have the wrong guy. I don't have a warrant, bro.
Stop
I don't
fighting.
have a warrant. I don't.
Stop fighting.
Help! 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 I don't have a warrant, bro. Bro, I don't have no warrant, bro.
Get on your face.
Bro, I don't.
Get on your face.
I don't have a warrant, dude.
Get on your face.
Okay.
Get on your face now.
Okay, bro.
Get on your face.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Get on your face.
You're killing me.
On your face.
You're killing me, bro.
On your face.
You're killing me.
Get on your face.
You're killing
Roll over on your face.
You're killing me.
Turn over.
You're killing
on your
me.
face.
You're killing me. You're killing me.
On your face.
I don't have a
Now.
warrant, bro.
On your face.
I don't have a warrant.
Get over on your face.
Okay, dude. I've just been
On your on your face.
I don't have a warrant, bro.
Get on your
I
face.
don't have a warrant. I don't have no warrant.
Mr. Vincent rolls onto his stomach as instructed. Officer Hobert then tells him to stretch his arms out in front of him while still on the ground. Mr. Vincent attempts to follow the orders, but Officer Hobert shoves his head into the ground, pressing the gun against his head. Mr. Vincent repeatedly pleads with the officers, claiming they have the wrong person and that he doesn't have a warrant. As he tries to explain, Officer Hobert grabs him by the neck and tells him to stop resisting. Mr. Vincent calls out for help, while Officer Hobert continues to assert control. Mr. Vincent can be heard repeatedly saying that they are making a mistake while trying to comply.
Dude.
Turn over.
No.
You move, I will shoot you. You move, I will shoot you.
Do it.
Do not move.
I didn't do anything. I didn't even run.
Don't move. Stop fighting. Stop fighting.
I didn't even run.
Stop fighting. Stop fighting.
Excuse me, please.
Stop fighting.
Stop moving. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Stop fighting now. I didn't do anything. I didn't do this. Don't hurt me, bro. Don't shoot me. Please.
Grab my gun again, I will shoot
Don't
you.
shoot me, bro. Ow, help. Help. Don't shoot me, dude. Just let me go.
You have to stop.
No, I don't.
Officer Martinez orders Mr. Vincent to turn over, but Officer Hobert slams Mr. Vincent back to the ground by his neck. Mr. Vincent is heard crying out as Officer Hobert threatens to shoot him if he moves. Mr. Vincent continues to plead for his life, telling the officers that he didn't do anything wrong. Officer Hobert warns him to stop resisting, while Mr. Vincent continues to cry out for help. A loud bang is heard as Officer Hobert issues more commands, continuing to forcefully handle Mr. Vincent.
Don't hurt me. Help! Help! I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Okay.
Don't move.
Okay.
Don't move. Put your hands out.
Put
Hands
your
out.
hand out.
You're gonna get
Put
it
your
again.
hands out.
You got it. Hands out. I got his right one. Okay. All right.
Put your hand out.
Good. Okay. All right.
Bring your hand back.
All right. Well, help.
You can have this one.
The camera shows Officer Hobert dragging Mr. Vincent by the leg, while Mr. Vincent screams in pain, begging for help. Officer Hobert flips him over and forces him to the ground, sitting on top of him while pointing the gun at his face. Other officers, including Officer Martinez, assist in restraining Mr. Vinson, flipping him over as he continues to scream in pain. Despite Mr. Vinson's compliance, he is still being ordered to put his hands behind his back. Officer Martinez can be heard yelling at him to comply.
I need water. I need water. I didn't do anything, dude. I was just fighting for my life, man. Hey, Randy, you guys beat me up. I got you.
Officer Hobert moves away from Mr. Vinson, while several other officers surround him. Mr. Vinson, visibly injured and in distress, requests water and pleads for assistance. However, none of the officers respond to his needs. Mr. Vinson is heard claiming that he was trying to explain himself, his voice strained and weak from the previous physical interactions.
Put your other hand on your head for me. Put your other hand on your head for me. Oh, you son of a...
Get out. Get out.
Oh, what the hell did I do, dude?
Roll over on your face. Roll over on your stomach.
I got two parties that ran from me. We got
over on your stomach now.
They ran.
Roll over on your stomach.
Hey, bro, don't shoot me, man.
Get on your stomach.
What did I do?
The footage switches to Officer Martinez's body cam. She orders one of the other men with Mr. Vinson to place his hands on his head as they run away. Instead of following them, Officer Martinez approaches Mr. Vinson, who had been sitting and complying with the officers. She arrives just as Officer Hobert continues to apply force, pointing a gun at Mr. Vinson.
Bro, I don't know what, bro.
Get on your face.
Bro, I don't know.
Get on your face.
I don't know what, dude.
Get on your face.
Okay.
Get on your face now.
Okay, bro.
Get on your face.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Get on your face.
Officer Hobert is shown sitting on top of Mr. Vinson, while Mr. Vinson calls out for help. Officer Hobert presses his gun against Mr. Vinson's head, continuing to forcefully restrain him. Mr. Vinson is visibly injured, with blood visible on his head. He continues to cry out, saying that they are making a mistake.
You move, I will shoot you.
Do it.
Do not move.
I didn't do anything. I didn't even run.
Don't move.
Didn't even.
Stop fighting. Stop fighting.
I didn't even run.
Stop fighting.
In another clip, Officer Martinez is seen holding Mr. Vinson in a restrictive manner while he cries out that he didn't run and didn't do anything wrong. At this point, Mr. Vinson is clearly in distress, and his crying becomes more frantic as he pleads with the officers.
Stop moving.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Stop fighting now.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do it. Just don't hurt me, bro. Don't shoot me. Please.
Grab my gun again. I will shoot
Don't
you.
shoot me, bro. Ow, help. Help. Ow. Don't shoot me, dude. Just let me go.
You have a warrant to stop.
No, I don't.
Mr. Vinson's head is visibly injured from the earlier physical interaction. He pleads with the officers not to hurt him, but Officer Hobert continues to give commands. Even though Mr. Vinson is complying and not resisting, Officer Martinez assists Officer Hobert in restraining Mr. Vinson while he continues to plead for help.
Don't hurt me. Do anything. I didn't do anything. Oh, okay. Take off.
Get your hand out. Get your hand out.
Hands out. I got his right one.
Bring your other hand out.
Good. Okay. Can't breathe.
All right, bring your hand back.
Can't breathe.
Bring your hand back.
Can't breathe. I can't breathe.
You get medical started.
Can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Stop fighting.
I can't breathe.
Stop attacking my
can't
hand.
breathe.
Back to we got two outstanding. One by mail.
On blackmail.
Oh.
They both have felonies.
Oh.
Alright, other hand, other hand, other hand, other hand.
Can't breathe.
There you go.
Can't breathe.
No, it's him. It's from him.
Officer Martinez drags Mr. Vinson, pushing him to the ground. Mr. Vinson continues to cry out, asking for help and explaining that he didn't do anything wrong. Other officers arrive to assist with the arrest, but Mr. Vinson remains in visible distress as he pleads for them to stop. Charges were filed against Officer John Hobert and Officer Francine Martinez following the violent arrest of Kyle Maurice Vinson. Hobert faces charges of attempted first-degree assault, second-degree assault, felony menacing, oppression, and first-degree official misconduct. Martinez has been charged for failing to intervene and report the excessive force used by Hobert. As required under Colorado's new police accountability law, Hobert was released on bail after turning himself in, while Martinez posted bond and was also released. Another example of police not de-escalating a situation properly is when on the 4th of July in 2024, 74-year-old was stopped by County Sheriff's Department Corporal Brandon Allen, who accused her of trying to run him over while directing traffic. The body cam footage shows him pulling over Mrs. Waller, angrily grabbing her arm and threatening to arrest her for attempted murder. This body cam footage gives us a chance to look for ourselves whether his use of force was justified or not.
Stop your car! I'm giving you a lawful order. What part don't you understand? Put it in park. Put it in park now. Take your keys out. I'm about ready to charge you with gross negligent operation. You almost ran me over. Stop.
No, I didn't.
Give me your license right now.
You are out of
I'm not out of control. You are.
Who are you?
Corporal Allen with the Sheriff's Office. Get out of the car right now. Get out of the car.
Excuse me.
Get out of the car. You want to give an attitude and be that way? Get over
Don't
on the
touch
sidewalk.
me.
I can touch you.
Don't.
Go over here. Now. Get on the sidewalk.
No, this is not good.
Yeah, it's not good. You almost ran me over, and I've already talked to you.
Can I-
Stop.
You don't
Be
want
quiet.
to hear my side of the
County Sheriff's Department Corporal Brandon Allen can be seen managing traffic when he decided to pull over Mrs. Waller's car, but she had not stopped at the exact spot he asked for, but a little bit further ahead. This infuriated Corporal Allen, who then proceeded to aggressively pull Mrs. Waller out of her car and accused her of attempted murder with arrest for gross negligent operation.
After I told you to leave your car there, you kept inching forward.
I
Stop.
moved back. I went into reverse.
Right now, I think I'm going to arrest you for gross negligent operation. You just almost ran me over. What is your problem today, ma'am?
I don't have a problem.
Yes, you
I
do.
was just-
You almost ran me
You
over.
want my answer? You asked me a question.
Then what's your answer? It better be a good one.
I'm going to tell you that we were aware of
Step
you.
back. 3 steps back now.
Oh,
I have zero tolerance for people like you that don't want to listen about run me over. I'm trying to make sure everyone's safe. You honked your horn, which is an illegal offense.
I didn't honk.
You
my
honked your horn.
No, I did not. I didn't honk my
And then you
horn.
almost ran me over.
I did not.
Yes, you did. I have witnesses. Do you want to go to jail today and then we can
I'd
fight it in
rather
court?
not. I'd rather not.
This is absolutely ridiculous. And I told you to wait and you didn't. So you disobeyed a law enforcement officer.
I'm not going to.
I don't want to listen to what you have to say.
I know
You have
you don't.
zero chances.
I know you don't want
And
to
she wants to
listen to
fight. She almost just ran me over and has nothing but attitude. I took her from the car. She's.
Okay, I will stay with her. Go ahead and write her up.
This is ridiculous.
Corporal Allen, still very angry, can be seen being biased, like he was targeted, and now accuses Mrs. Waller of being aggressive, who had stayed calm and cooperative, yet terrified during the whole interrogation, and is fully willing to help the officers out.
Possibly charging you with gross negligent operation and possibly attempted murder for almost running me over and killing me today because you can't pay attention. So I'm going to be reviewing all of my stuff, speaking with the state's attorney. If he feels that there's enough, which I already know there is, I'd probably be tracking you down to arrest you. So,
I can be found right there.
huh?
I can be found right there at that address.
Okay, and I hope you smarten up. You're free to go. Go.
Okay. Ellen Boyd, have a good afternoon.
How about you leave?
Corporal Allen then issues her a citation and tells her that she's free to go. However, he will be taking this complaint to the higher authorities, who possibly will end up arresting her. Rather than it being a fair investigation, it now started to seem like a biased one. Mrs. Waller then proceeded to file a complaint with the Vermont Criminal Justice Council, which led to Corporal Brandon Allen being investigated, and another body cam footage then came to light.
Stay by your truck, please. I've turned my blue lights on well before you went by me. Any reason why you didn't stop? Stay put. You're not free to go. Well, maybe you shouldn't have been hauling ass coming down Route 2 and then... What kind of sick? Like you're going to throw up or you have to use the toilet? Well, is there even anybody here? No, you don't, but you just basically didn't... Are they home for you to use the toilet? So right now you're not free to go. So if you got to use the toilet, I'm going above and beyond what I'm supposed to be doing so you don't have an accident here. But this is ridiculous.
Not something I had planned on.
So in Corporal Allen's Sheriff's Office, I'm stopping you for your speed coming down the road and then also not stopping for my blue lights.
I didn't see them.
I turned them on well before you even got to me.
I didn't know you were...
Stop arguing with me and go to the bathroom.
I'm not arguing with you.
Go to the bathroom if you have to.
May 29th, 2024, Corporal Allen can be seen aggressively charging toward a different woman who is unnamed. He pulls her over for allegedly speeding, but accuses her of not stopping as soon as he turns his blue lights on to signal her. She did not run away and did stop. However, Corporal Allen was not happy about it. The lady explained she felt sick and was rushing, but the corporal did not have any of that. Things only escalated from there.
Another direction?
No,
I thought you were going
stop.
after another
You're
car.
telling me that we can't do what I need to because you have to go to the bathroom and you're wasting time? Hey, you just whacked my hand.
Dude, I bracelet.
Dude, I'm not... dude, stop. Stop.
Let go of me
Stop.
right now.
Stop right now.
Wow.
Need another unit. Stop. You hit my hand.
My bracelet
You
touched
hit my hand.
My bracelet touched you, and they have cameras here.
Go back to the car now.
No.
Yes. Then you're being detained.
You are ridiculous.
No, you are. Go back to your car.
Allens are.
Enough. Ram 14, you copy?
And if I get stuff all on you.
No, it's on you.
Because my bracelet touched you. I'm sorry.
No, you hit, and then
my bracelet went like that on you.
Stop.
You know what?
Stop. You're being aggressive. I need your license, registration, proof of insurance. If you didn't mean to hit me, one thing, but you hit me.
I did not. I went like this.
And you hit my wrist. I said you hit my wrist.
The woman then accidentally touches her bracelet to Corporal Allen, which sets him off, and asks the woman to go back to the car, as she has now become aggressive and accuses her of purposely hitting him and calls for more units trying to escalate the situation.
Hit your wrist. My bracelet touched you.
License, registration, proof of insurance.
Touched you.
It's on body camera.
I don't care.
License, registration. Stop. You are. Stop.
Because I was having an emergency.
And I tried to work with you and said you wanted to argue.
And my bracelet touched you.
And then you wanted to argue.
And my bracelet touched you.
Give me your information.
I'm working on it there, Alan, sir.
It's enough of the attitude.
108, St. Albans.
Give me attitude the way you give me attitude.
Act like an adult and then you'll get treated. You're the one.
Who had to take
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
You need to stop.
Possibly two.
You need to stop.
I can't talk to you?
No, you're out of control and you need to stop.
There's that.
No, you're ridiculous. You need to stop. You're the one out of control. Stop. Put your hands on the truck so I can talk to my supervisor.
Do you want my license? You asked for it. I'm getting it for you.
So, she's... Hands on the truck. Now. Hands on the truck. Stop! Stop! Hands on the truck!
Wow, you guys!
You were asked put your hands on the
truck. Stop resisting! Stop resisting! No, stop resisting.
Just relax.
So I'll explain in a second once we get her under control. You are being detained at this point.
I get that. Because why?
Stop resisting. You're pulling away.
My bracelet touched him when I threw my hands up. And he
Just
got
relax.
mad and thought that I went to hit him.
Just stop.
I have this.
You are being detained.
Because I was, oh my gosh. Because I had to go, and I still do, and I'm
Okay, stand right here, man.
I will.
The woman is then detained by Corporal Allen and a fellow officer for possibly trying to be aggressive towards Corporal Allen and then trying to resist as well. No such resistance can be seen in the body cam footage, and the woman can be seen complying and being cooperative as she had provided all the documents Corporal Allen had asked for. When an investigation was carried out, many came to the conclusion that Corporal Allen had taken minor interactions and had escalated them into major ones. Brandon Allen is no longer with the department. On August 23rd, he submitted a letter of resignation 2 days after the department sent 7 days body cam footage of the stop involving Waller. His brother, Blake Allen, who was a sergeant, also resigned that day. Be sure to check out our previous video where we cover another outrageous police encounter